and as the game goes on, keep improving and keep grinding. That's the most important thing.
A lot of back against the wall punts. So you're just thinking, boom as far as you can.
Yeah, so it's that, especially weather games, right? It's all about field position and really understanding like that. That's going to be the battle for that game. So back against the wall, really you want to be able to exchange field position, right, and minimize return yards. I don't think we maximized. By we, I mean me. I don't think I maximized on a lot of different, a couple different punts, right? But on the positive side, like we did limit a lot of return yards. Took the return yards out of the game. So I think that's one positive we could take away. There's always something to build on, always something to improve on, right? So I think just week by week, getting better and better. We got a young unit. We got, we're young up the middle with, Snapper, PP, and myself, and we got a couple young gunners out there. So yeah, just moving forward on to next week.
The one at the plus 38. What's your goal there? Where are you trying to drop that ball? Because whatever spin you put on it looked like it worked, where it just barely
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
trickled into the end zone.
Yeah, so um, that was just more of an accuracy thing. So it was supposed to be placed right. I mean, if you go back and watch the play, uh, our gunner on that play was expecting that ball to be right. As I hit the ball, it kind of drew back into the middle, and it did check up. I would have liked it to be more outside the hash, more on the numbers. Would have been right to our gunner on that side. So, um, very unfortunate. It's kind of like an embarrassing play. That's something you really got to capitalize on. Like I said, it's just especially in those games, it's all about field position and trading field position and being able to win those battles. So yeah, just moving forward, flushing that one and moving on to the next week and learning from mistakes is important.
I know no one wants to make excuses, but the wet ball, the conditions, what is the challenge with that?
Um, yeah, so I'm not a guy to make excuses. So I think just in all facets, I feel like I need to be better. Which I should be, right. You expect to be better in those kind of games. So especially playing a vital role, right, in those field position battles. So, yeah, there's always conditions. I mean, we're in the freaking AFC North, so like, I mean, I'm not going to say anything about the conditions because this is what I signed up for, and this is, the division I want to be in. So, I've played in plenty of conditions in college, 6 years, right? So, it's time to call on that and be productive in that environment.
Sorry if you were asked this. What feedback did you get from Darren today and actually through the game yesterday?
Yeah, so it's just moving on to the next week, really. That was the highlight. There's a lot that you could take away that was good. There's also some takeaway that was bad, right? So being able to kind of flush those bad things and limit those mistakes moving forward and capitalizing on the next opportunities. That was really the bottom line there.
The punt at the start of the second out of bounds and the punt at the start of the fourth. Were those just mishits? Lost control of the ball? Kind of what happened on those two?
Yeah. So one I recall, as I was dropping it, like slipped out of my hand. The other one was like, yeah, just a mishandle low. I was just trying to get it off. I felt the guy coming. It was like from kind of left to right. He wrapped through the middle, and it was either punt it straight into him, get it blocked. Right. I took a little bit extra time to get that ball, or just getting as far as I can right. So feeling that pressure there, I was just like, let's just try to maximize on what we can do. But yeah, there were miss hits, so that's just the way it goes sometimes.
What can you do, Brad, before a game in warm-ups, if it's not drizzling or raining as hard, to simulate what you're going to have to do in the game?
Yeah, yeah, we've been actually doing it week by week. A couple days a week is getting at one of like the beat up balls we have, right, and just like spraying like a bottle, like from the trainer to say, hey, give us a bottle, like spraying. Darren's coming over and spraying me with the water, like all that kind of stuff. So, uh, yeah, so I feel like we do a good job preparing for it, and moving forward, we'll just continue to do that and be able to call on that.
I'm guessing at Michigan you never punted 7 times and a half.
Let's see. I don't know about that. If we look back to my freshman year, I mean, I averaged like 7.5 a game, and I'm sure there was a couple games like that. So, uh, but not that I remember from probably from that time. I probably haven't punted that much now.
I mean, it's not ideal for the offense, but is